YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit you with a video. Now this video right here is grown folks talk. Yes, I got it right that time. So get those bad kids out the room. Yes, get they little bad ass out the room. So us grown folks can have a dialogue or two, if you will. So I'm gonna give you a few seconds to go ahead and scoot them little rascals on out the way, and we'll continue this video. Okay, hopefully they're out the room by now, but you know how the saying is. If they're not out of the room by now, tough, double D titties. Anyway, this story come out of Florida, and we already know what they say about Florida. Yes, big shout out to Lovely T, my girl, for coining that phrase, ratchet ass Florida. And just when you thought things was cooling down in Florida, I'll be damned if somebody else done bust it wide open. We have a Florida county commissioner basically paying women's for that cookie. Yes, even one of them was married. He's paying for sloppy seconds, maybe 10ths or 12ths. Who knows? But this guy decided to let this woman move in his home with her husband. Yes, she's married. And as you see in the video, she blamed everything on him. Like the 71-year-old, his name is Nick Nicholson, the guy that was a county commissioner. I think he still is. The governor hasn't fired him yet. They said the governor is the only person that can fire him. So he decides to let this woman move in, as long as she break off. And can I keep it real with you all? I just want to keep it real. As long as she choose to break off some of that ass, yes, as long as she gives some of that ass up, he was going to let her come in there with her husband and the dog. If that would have been me, I would have been like, look, I can't do nothing for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that old song. But I would have let the dog come and stay. The dog can stay. It ain't the damn dog fault that the watchers, that his masters, is I guess parents, if you will, ain't shit. So what I'm gonna do is read a snippet from this story, and I'm gonna give my opinion surely as we go. Florida County Commissioner kept a stripper as a sex slave. She wasn't no damn sex slave. She was up in that joke because she was a junkie. She was a crackhead, a male fed. She what you call sweet on the wrong. Now, as a sex slave, and paid her and her husband $300 a week to sleep with him whenever he demanded. So I don't know if he was screwing her husband too. I don't know if they had some kind of cuckold thing going on. I don't know if it was Dirty Sanchez going on up in that house all day long, but it was definitely something strange going on for a little piece of change up in that house. And this time in a literal sense, because you got to do something strange to get some of Mr. Nicholson change. He wasn't breaking bread with nobody. He don't give a damn if it was his brother, his auntie, or somebody. He would have to do Nick a favor. And with a name like that, wow. Now, this guy, Nick Nicholson, 71 years old, and looks every bit of 85 in the face. And he looks like his name is a Nick, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly hired a prostitute and led her into his home. A married prostitute at that. In February, deputies were called to the home after his allegedly roommates, none of his roommates, were involved in a domestic dispute. Now, what happened? The woman that he was having sex with, the one he let move into the home, was basically having an argument with her husband, and a disturbance call was placed to the police. And the police happened to show up, and that's when they found all kind of drug paraphernalia. But let's continue this story. Deputies found drug paraphernalia, but Nicholson claimed to be unaware of the drugs that he said belonged to his roommates. Now they roommates, they back in college. Kendall Surratt sound like somebody who would give their wife up to somebody else. Admitted to deputies that his wife, who is a former stripper, had sex with Nicholson on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I mean, Tuesdays and Saturdays, not Thursdays, because Thursdays should be out doing other things. So Tuesdays and Saturdays in exchange for rent and food. So let's pause right there. Yes, I said it. Her own husband told the cops that my wife have sex with this man on Tuesdays and Saturdays, because every other day that thing is open to the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's what you call community cookie, if you will, community nookie. She's going to give it to everybody else. You feel me? Now, in exchange for food and rent. So you mean to tell me y'all two grown ass people, if you put that damn pipe down, if you leave them drugs alone, you can get somewhere in life. You ain't got to be sleeping with somebody old enough to be your damn granddaddy. I'm talking to somebody right now. Now, we're not going to have church today. I'm not going to preach, and I'm not going to be long, but damn it, I'm sure going to be strong. Now, if you find yourself, I might be talking to somebody right now. If you find yourself in somebody's house and you young enough to be their grandchild, and you giving up that thing just for a place to stay, shame on you. Shame on you. I know you got to do what you got to do, but damn, there's always a better way. Let's continue. He also told deputies Nicholson pays Valerie Surratt. He done told on another hoe. He done told on another damn person. Now, ain't got nothing to do with they damn disturbance. You feel me? That's why you gotta be careful who you let in your house. Now, Nick thought he was living high off the hall. He can have them. He can have the woman whenever he want the woman or whatever, and probably can have the damn husband too by them both being on that shit. And I ain't talking about the toilet. I ain't talking about Ed's Tacos or Taco Bell after 3 a.m. No, I'm talking about on that dope. You feel me? On that dog food. He also told deputies Nicholson pays Valerie Surratt $300 a week for sex and allows his wife to bring customers into the home for sex. Customers. Not just him, himself, you know what I'm saying? But no, Dick can get it, the husband can get it, and anybody else can get it. You know what I'm saying? Like that song say, anybody can get it if you want it. As long as you got some money, as long as you got some peso, some dinero, some cabbage, like my grandma like to say. Now, a Florida County Commissioner is facing multiple charges after authorities says he paid a couple living with him to be able to have sex with the man's wife. Now, he let these people come in there and stay in his house long as he can knock boots with the wife. Lord have mercy. What is the world coming to? And one thing I got to look at, I'm not looking at Nick. I'm just looking at him sideways because he's considered a county commissioner and they be trying to enforce laws and rules on everybody else. But at the same time, I'm looking side eyes at the husband and Miss Valerie. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, if you stupid enough to sit up here and let your wife go move in with somebody, you know, even though they out here on drugs, that's on y'all. Shame on y'all. You feel me? Nick don't give a damn because Nick probably say I only got about 10, 20 more years left, so I'm going to live it up. You feel me? Be mad at me all you want to, but a few more years when I'm gone, y'all can kiss my ass. Now, 71-year-old Nick Nicholson looks like somebody that'll try to pay your wife off some money. You know what I'm saying? You bring your wife over Nick's house, he be trying to break off money on the slick. Like, you don't need him. Take this $500 for me and just come juggle these things for me. Now, 71-year-old Nick Nicholson is the Hernando County Commissioner, He was arrested on Thursday on several charges of prostitution. Should have arrested the original prostitute and just gave him for solicitation to a prostitute and also for aggravated stupidity. But that aggravated stupidity carries a death sentence. Now, the arrest came after an investigation that started in February after police went to a home Nicholson rents after getting a call reporting a domestic disturbance. That's why you can't have people in your damn house. You might have marijuana plants in your house. You might have whole kind of meth labs and stuff, and you got these damn two crackheads standing in your damn house. What you think gonna happen? It's like a ticking time bomb. Every time you walk in the house, you hear something go tick, 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 and you look around and you don't see shit. That's a sign. That's something letting you know it's about to go down. Something is about to blow up in any given time now. Now, 33-year-old Kendall Surratt, and 30-year-old Valerie Surratt, she 30-year-old, boy, that dope done whooped her ass. You feel me? You ever seen these pictures where they show the person before they got on drugs, they show them in the middle stage of the drugs, they show them at the end stage of drugs. This is how they actually look. They actually look in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? When they first get on it, they actually look like normal, like that. Then in the middle stage, they start looking like this. Then the last stage, they're like this. You know what I'm saying? They can barely get around. I know I'm not the only one to see them damn pictures, but that's a hard face ass 30-year-old woman. I just can't help it. You know what I'm saying? Today, when I woke up this morning, I said, Lord, I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I'm not going to hold back. I'm just going to tell the truth. I'm just going to keep it real today. You feel me? Now, 33-year-old Kendall Surratt and 30-year-old Valerie Surratt were found in the middle of a heated dispute. Valerie was found with an injury to her face and told cops that her husband had thrown a screwdriver at her head, according to WPTV. Now, if you got a man throwing screwdrivers at your head and you having sex with men old enough to be your granddaddy, then you got all kinds of customers coming up in your house. They ain't customers, they coming over there to get some of that damn used up sloppy ass booty. You feel me? Let me just be for real now. So what kind of life do you have? You feel me? If you have to live like that, then you and your husband, who is also a crackhead, he throwing screwdrivers at you. But some kind of way, this story gets turned around on Mr. Nick Nicholson. Yes, his ass should have known better. But damn it, when you get about 71 years old, I mean, shit, you got these young ass things throwing this thing up to you, no matter how many other people getting it. He don't care as long as he getting some of that, what you call American pie. Now, The Surretts and Nicholson had glassy red eyes, according to authorities, and they appeared under the influence. Under the influence of what? Was it alcohol? Was it drugs? Was it too much M&Ms? Was it a case of Coca-Cola? Because that Coca-Cola will make you drunk too and tear your kidneys up. So what was they under the influence of? I hope to God, to the Most High, that Valerie and Kendall did not go over there and get Mr. Nick hooked on that shit. You feel me? Because if they did, he gonna lose that house. He gonna already lose the job. He gonna lose the house. He's gonna lose every damn thing messing with these damn crackhead ass people. Now, Nicholson's sweatpants had a hole in the front that saw his genitals exposed. Lord have mercy. Why would they even include that in the story right there? Who want to hear about Mr. Nick Nicholson, saggy balls and stuff? I mean, let's be for real. Who wanna hear that? So let's continue. Kendall Surrett then revealed to investigators that the couple had been living in the home for around 6 months. So y'all been up in here 6 months smoking up that damn jungle juice, smoking that shit. You feel me? Now, during the course of that 6-month time, why haven't you or your husband, minus the dog, because the dog can't do shit but bark, why can't y'all get up off y'all ass and try to go have your own place? Now you want to shack up at Mr. Nick Nicholson house because you ain't got to do shit because you're losers, you're bums, you're dope heads. That's what dope heads do. They go use somebody else. And even though that man is wrong, you want to sit around here and turn the whole story wrong like he's abusing you. He wasn't abusing you. If any damn thing, he was helping you. He was helping saving your life to keep you from having to be out here on the streets getting dug in, then having to go behind a damn building or alley and having to wipe yourself out. At least when you get through getting dug in, you can go to the bathroom and take a damn bath or a shower. I mean, let's just be for real, people, for once in our lives. Now, she says he begged me for months and offered me very large sums of money if I would move in and have sex with him, Surrett said to the Tampa Bay Times. Boy, that had to be one desperate guy, boy, to offer this tough-face ass woman. Yes, look like she's kind of tough-face Johnson, but Johnson is black and she is white. That's the obvious. But anyway, with a face like that, he should have offered you some money just to get the hell away from him so he ain't got to never see you no damn more. So let's continue the story. Now, she says, I had originally agreed to the arrangements, she said. I did work at a strip club, but that's different. Here I was a sex slave. Whatever he wanted, I had to do. But hold on. If you was already a stripper, you already got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You feel me? So let's keep it moving. Now, if you got customers coming over to this man's house to have sex with you, you already was a whore, a prostitute, a sex slave to make it sound new age, modern. I mean, come on. But notice how she put all this shit on Mr. Nick Nicholson. Girl, you probably was a hoe ever since you were 15 years old. Let's just be for real. Now, she says, if I didn't kiss him or touch him or sit on his lap, he would get angry. She continued, well, hell, he probably got mad because you didn't sit on his lap because you know his name Nick, Saint Nick. Saint Nick like people to sit on his lap. Mostly children don't agree with that shit. But you know, I mean, come on now. You knew the agreement. I'm sure he wrote up a damn contract. Like, look, this is the shit you got to do if you want to move in my damn house. Number 1, be on time. Number 2, if you bringing some of that shit in here, make sure that I get to hit that shit too. Number 3, if you bringing some liquor in here, make sure I have my own separate bottle. Number 4, keep your husband out the bedroom when we in there together. And number 5, just keep that thing tight. I don't know what the hell the arrangement was, but evidently she didn't like the arrangements after 6 months of being at that man's house. Let's continue. Surrett said she met Nicholson last year at Icon Gentlemen's Club in Pasco County where she was a stripper. You gonna get enough of going to these damn juke joints, seeing these damn women up there shaking their ass and stuff. I mean, goddamn, what is it? You can tell when people ain't never had quality nookie or quality women. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through all these extra steps to go find a thrill or something. I mean, come on now. It ain't that serious. You feel me? Let's go for it. Nicholson had been buying them food and paying them $100 to have sex with Valerie Surrett on Tuesday and $200 to have sex with her on Saturdays. What the hell why did he have to pay more on Saturday? Was she working overtime and she had to get time and a half in? What was it? I don't understand it because, hell, if I'm paying you $100 on Tuesday, best believe by all means, baby, you going to get $100 come Saturday. It ain't no increase in this pay. No, once we got a set contract, that's what it is. Now, the commissioner also paid her rent and rehab clinic bills. So, damn, he basically did more for her than her own damn husband. And they got the nerve to be mad at Mr. Nick Nicholson. Nicholson allegedly let Valerie's other clients have sex with her at the home. Either in the garage. Yes, the garage. I'm not making this shit up. You can't make this shit up, especially when it comes from Florida, in Georgia, in New York, in Baltimore. Well, you know, anyway. Now, they said Nicholson allegedly let Valerie's other clients have sex with her at the home, either in the garage. Yes, in the garage, outside, in the backyard. You know some of y'all are hunching and got booty in that backyard, in the garage, or in the damn woods behind your house. Don't act like you ain't never did that before. Now, come on. They said either in the garage or in a car, parked in the driveway. She didn't give a damn. You feel me? As long as you had the money, she gonna bust it wide open. Bust it wide open. Now, Thursday's arrest report indicated that a second woman, Melinda Baker, po Miss Baker, 38 years old, you see her right here, also had sex with Nicholson for money. Baker currently in the Hernando County Detention Center on a charge of driving on a suspended license. Listed Nicholson's address as hers. Nicholson got all them hoes in Florida putting his address down. Now, Surratt said Baker lived at the house but moved out a few months ago in exchange for sex with Baker on Mondays. Nicholson getting booty on Mondays, Tuesdays. Hell, goddamn, he doing more than me when I was in my prime. Let's continue. Surratt said Baker lived at the house but moved out a few months ago in exchange for sex with Baker on Mondays and Wednesdays. The commissioner paid her rent and rehab clinic bills. Surratt said Nicholson tricking all around Florida. I'm telling you, it would have been a lot of other women would have loved to have Nick. They wouldn't have said shit. You gonna give me money for sex, something I'm gonna do for free anyway? He ain't gonna give me a place to stay. He ain't gonna pay my drug bill. He ain't gonna pay my rehab bill in case I get addicted. Oh hell, you a keeper. That's what they call a keeper right there. They gonna call their friends up, girl, I found me a good man. Anyway, police arrested Nicholson Thursday and booked him at Hernando County Jail on $3,000 bond, which he posted shortly after. The commissioner faces charges of operating a location for prostitution and 2 counts of purchasing services from a person engaged in prostitution, according to the Hernando County Sheriff's Office. On Thursday night, the Republican Executive Committee of Hernando County voted to ask Nicholson to resign from his post, which he has held since 2012. Well, he ain't had it that damn long anyway. That's what I would have said if I was the head of the damn board. They'd be like, well, what you think, Trey? I'm like, I don't know what he done that for. But one thing about it, he don't need it anyway. You feel me? Who put him in now? Let's continue. Prostitution charges against the women are not anticipated at this time, according to Sheriff's Lieutenant Jeff Kraft. Why? I mean, they admitted they was out there hoeing, selling their ass. So y'all just wanted Nick out the damn way because y'all got the big fish in a small pond, if you will. No pun intended. Let me know what you all think about this video right here. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, definitely subscribe to the channel. Definitely share the video with your people and some of you all who out there giving that thing up for some money. Don't act like I ain't talking to somebody. I know I'm talking to somebody today. Probably just got paid $200 last night or $100. And some of you all who ain't too good, $20. But anyway, let me know what you all think about this video right here and what's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, like I tell you, it's the hard knock life. Yes, it is. You better be careful who you allow in your house. Till next time, y'all stay not bloke. God damn, thinking about Nick Nicholson. Y'all stay blessed, stay vigilant, stay woke. I'm out.